Spell it right, baby, yeah, this price going so far. Tired of flying coach and you tired of being co-star. Stick with me and we can be Bergman and Bogart. Feeling like Drake in '09, yes, I'm so far. Gone in the pond, getting small, I'm a whole shark. Poison in the pan, when I spit it, it's a blow dart. Said you got drive, what's a rocket to a go-kart? Oh, yeah, you got the moves, let me tell you where we about to go. Take it to the moon, ain't nobody ever gotta know. It's just me and you, we can really do this on our own. Let's just keep it moving, ay. Oh, look, now you tryna tell me this timing is not right, yeah. Acting like if we was on apps and you might swipe left. Really, you just don't want this to be another side quest. Well, let me remind you, said you don't got time to waste, but I hope maybe that your mind can change it. Private jet gon' fly away. Said you got taste for the finer things, yeah. Thinking you can be my summer secret. Summer secret, surface level won't get underneath it. Underneath the short turn, just 100 meters. 100 meters, shoot my shot, you my buzzer beater. Buzzer beater, yeah. Nothing like a summer in Chicago up on Michigan Ave. You took my heart for the summer, ain't no giving it back. There's a part of me that's hoping maybe this would've crashed, so I could have a good excuse to just leave this in the past. Cause I'm too scared, maybe we getting in too deep. Lifetime spent up inside of these 2 weeks. Top of the world, you took me to new peaks. When I'm not with you lately, I notice I lose sleep. So, whoa, let's redefine the terms of this agreement. Cause this could be more than just some flirting on the weekend. This perfect little secret is hurting just to keep in. And not saying that it's something certain I would regret. Italy for spring, Toronto for the fall. Winters in Japan, yeah, we can have it all. Look, seasons change, but we don't have to. That's why I asked you, yeah, I know. You said you don't got time to waste, but I hope maybe that your mind can change it. Private jet gon' fly away. Said you got taste for the finer things, yeah. Don't want you to be my summer secret. Summer secret, surface level, let's get underneath it. Let's get underneath it. Long term, not 100 meters. No, it's 100 meters. Shoot my shot, you my buzzer beater. Buzzer beater.
I ain't built for that young life anymore. I'm officially old. Dude. Baseball game was awesome last night. It was just... I had told my wife we were going to go to opening day for Christmas. On Christmas, that was one of her things. We decided not to go because the tickets were outrageous. O's not off to a hot start. They were playing the Yankees, who's a great team to watch. I mean, they were just loaded. They had 2 batters batting over 400. I'm going to just say this, dude. I always liked going to live baseball games, but with the pitch count, the pitch clock, dude, it is a million times better. Like, you can't leave that much. Like, my wife and I a lot of times took turns getting up to get beers. Because, like, we're like, we don't want to miss the game. She's like, I'll go this way. I'll go. And I always offered, of course, but she's like, I'll just go get them. Dude, my wife got lit up last night. Bonkers lit. She was fun, though. We had a good time. She was a trip. I had to tell her, like, be quiet on the way home. Like, just shut up for a minute. Just be quiet. I gotta drive. She was cracking me up, but she's a lot. She's a big O's fan. She's like, I don't want to say she's as big as an O's fan as I'm a Bills fan, but her fandom has grown very rapidly. Jamie, you're right. I've said this before. It's actually on TV. It's a lot better because you don't feel like you're just sitting there watching. I used to lose so much. I couldn't watch baseball on TV. I actually like watching baseball on TV now. And when you're live, the guys can't come around fast enough to sell beer. I'm like, I need another beer. They stop at the 7th inning, right? So you're like, gotta get a beer. And if you go up, you're missing half an inning. Like, you are missing half an inning to get a beer. It's crazy. But all right, I effed up. My loss is your gain. If you got one of the bottom 5 spots, you got your money back, or you get credit, whatever you want. Most people reach out and say take credit. If you got top 5 spot, you essentially got a spot for half price because it would have been double, with half the spots. So I don't know what I was thinking. I took them with me. My wife kept asking, are we going to open? I'm like, it didn't fill yet. I should have posted it earlier in the day, but I'm kind of glad it didn't fill because obviously I'm an idiot. I know 5-card draw. That's why we don't do serial numbers with it. It's one of the few things I don't like about the 5-card draw. Now, football 5-card draw stacked deck is coming out. That's the one we pulled the Mahomes out of. It's the next version of that, the next year of that. So I have more of that original one too, where we pulled that Mahomes. So this is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that's the crazy thing. That's why I said, we won't obviously run this again. But this doesn't mean that the 5 spot gets it. Remember, we go to the left number. So it's kind of like you only have a chance at 1 with the 5. It sucks. It was my fault. And you got it. You got a 5 out of 5. Kayleen Culpepper. So a lot of the new stack deck, what they do is it can be 2 5s, 2 3s, 2 2s. So I apologize. It was me who messed up, but taking your chances at half price isn't bad. It's very much like a Raz at this point. Luis Baez, 1 out of 4 to the 1 spot. I'm glad I caught it, though. I would have felt really a lot worse if we ran it, and then I was like, wait a minute. I'm an idiot. I'm stupid. I thought it would be a fun one to do. I should have just grabbed the box of Leaf. That's always good for serial numbers, baseball. Wild card's better for player lists. What do we got here? Gavin Turley, 2 out of 3 to the 2 spot. John Carter Hennessy. Luckily, even out of those 5 names, John has 3 of them. And Ben, you hit with your 5 spot. There is a football breakup I really want to rip, so check it out. How about a 2 out of 2? Another one for the 2 spot. And last one. Jamie, didn't you go to a Mariners game the other day? How was it? Did you get like $12 tickets? And this is from a fresh case. There's probably a Skeens or a like a Holiday, something like that in the case. It's going to be a 1 of 1 Drew Gray. I'm an idiot, guys. I apologize. Those of you who got a spot, congratulations on it. Those of you who didn't, thank you for understanding. Your money is obviously fully refunded. Drew Gray, 1 of 1. 2 of 2, Kenny Gomez. 2 of 3, Gavin Turley. 1 of 4, Luis Baez, and 5 of 5, Kayleen Culpepper. Yeah. I'll get refocused here. But we had a good week there during the draft. It's just been a little weird since we posted that football break and it hasn't filled. So we'll get that filled up today. I pulled the baseball though. I got 3 messages that says, how did that not fill? It was super cheap for Bowman Draft. I said, that's okay. We can always try it another time. I'll try something else. I threw that up as like, hey, I want to rip some baseball today, thinking it would snap fill. Like I said, whenever I think something's set up to succeed, it doesn't. But those of you who are in here, thank you for understanding.